The newly passed Trump tax bill has some big changes coming for healthcare. Today, we will talk about how the healthcare that you get from your employer will be impacted by the one big, beautiful bill. Stay tuned, you're not going to want to miss this. So, first up, let's talk about how telehealth just got a little bit more affordable as it relates to high deductible health plans and HSAs. So, historically, if you are enrolled in a high deductible health plan, generally the plan can't pay out $1 until you met your annual deductible, with the one exception being preventive care, which is typically covered at 100%. But with one big, beautiful bill, employers are able to waive the deductible and candidly all cost share for all types of telehealth visits. Let's say that it's a Saturday and unfortunately your son comes down with a really bad case of pink eye and you need to call into the telehealth provider in order to get the eye drops that your son desperately needs so he can potentially return to school on Monday. The good news is that if your employer decides to implement this change, they can waive all forms of cost sharing, whether it's your deductible, coinsurance, or applicable copay, for all forms of telehealth visits without jeopardizing your qualified high deductible health plan status, meaning that if your employer decides to implement this change, you can continue to contribute to an HSA without any tax implications whatsoever. Another big change as it relates to HSA plans is starting January 1st, 2026, employees can now use their HSA funds to pay for direct primary care. For 2026, individuals can use up to $150 per month to pay the fixed monthly fee for direct primary care, or if they happen to have family members that also have direct primary care, the overall family limit is $300 per family per month, and this is definitely an enhancement as HSA funds today cannot currently be used to fund direct primary care monthly fixed fees. For employers, they get a permanent tax credit for offering their employees paid family leave. So you may see additional employers offering paid family leave in the future. The bill sweetens the deal by covering more insurance premiums, dropping the employee work requirement from 1 year to 6 months, and making it available nationwide. And again, this ultimately could mean that more workplaces will offer paid leave for new parents or caregivers. Let's talk about how the new tax bill impacts dependent care FSAs. For the longest time, the maximum amount that an individual could contribute to their dependent care FSA has been $5,000 per year. Starting January 1st, 2026, this amount increases by 50%. So for employers who decide to put this enhancement in place, employees can contribute up to $7,500 per year into their dependent care FSA. So it's definitely a big win for employees who happen to have children that are utilizing daycare expenses, and we all know that daycare is very expensive. If you want additional details on how dependent care FSA works, click on the link on the video in front of you. Let's talk about how the new tax bill impacts student loans and repayment programs that your employer may decide to offer you. Starting January 1st, 2026, employers can contribute up to $5,250 towards your student loans. And the good news is, if your employer decides to do this, the benefit is 100% tax-free to you. And note that each year that this amount will be adjusted for inflation. Finally, and I promise I kid you not on this one, the one big beautiful bill introduces the Trump savings accounts for kids under the age of 18. The Trump savings accounts are new tax-preferred accounts for children effective January 1st, 2026. With these accounts, parents can contribute up to $5,000 per year adjusted for inflation. These accounts will be governed by very specific rules regarding contributions, distributions, and investments. Employers can contribute up to $2,500, again, adjusted for inflation, on a tax-free / tax-deferred basis, subject to various rules. In addition, this program does implement a pilot program where the Treasury Department will provide a $1,000 one-time bonus to U.S. citizen children born between January 1st, 2025 and 2028 for parents who decide to open up the Trump savings accounts. One thing negative that the tax bill does do is that it repeals the $20 per month commuter bicycle reimbursement expense. Under the One Big Beautiful Bill, individuals who happen to have bicycles and they use them for work will no longer be able to tap into that tax savings. And that's the scoop on how the One Big Beautiful Bill will impact employer-sponsored healthcare for 2026 and beyond. Now, if you found this video helpful, we ask that you like the video, subscribe, and if you have any questions regarding the One Big Beautiful Bill as it relates to employer-sponsored healthcare, drop them in the comments below.